All right, let's dive into a story about a single impossible moment. A moment that completely shatters a world built on cold, hard order. And, believe it or not, sparks this incredible rebirth. Okay, so I want you to picture this. A city square, just frozen. Everyone is terrified. You've got soldiers, regular folks, even the Duke himself. And they're all just staring at something that shouldn't be happening. There's this emerald fire, right? But it's not burning anything down. No, this is something else entirely, something new. So what's really going on here? Well, at its core, this whole story is about a massive conflict. On one side, you have the Duke's order. Think cold, lifeless, all about control, fear, and just stamping things out. But on the other side, you have balance, and that's all about warmth, life, trust, and learning to coexist. This is the choice, the crossroads that the entire kingdom is staring down. So how did we even get to this point? I mean, to really get why this miracle is such a huge deal, you have to understand just how bad things were. The kingdom was, literally suffocating. It was dying under this really rigid ideology that was trying to wipe out every single last trace of magic.
And the consequences of that? Oh, they were absolutely devastating. The very heart of the kingdom, this world tree, Yggdrasil, it was basically a giant stone statue. Dead. On top of that, a nasty plague was sweeping through, making people sick. And Duke Alaric, with his Order of Iron Law, was relentlessly hunting down anyone or anything connected to magic. So yeah, people were just living in this quiet, hopeless despair.
But then, something changes. A catalyst, a real game changer, shows up. It's a young dragon, Hulin. And in this moment of total desperation, it's about to unleash one final act of magic, an act that's going to trigger a miracle nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. And this is the secret, right? This is the core of the whole miracle. That emerald fire we saw, it's not a weapon, not at all. It's a flame of life. Its whole purpose isn't to burn or destroy. It's to awaken everything that was thought to be dead and gone for good. And the transformation is just wow. It's instant. It's breathtaking. The second that flame touches the petrified tree, this stone-like shell just cracks and falls away. In literally seconds, thousands of brand new leaves unfurl, and then boom, a massive pulse of pure life just radiates out from the tree, washing over the entire city. And the effect of this life pulse, it's immediate. It's total. That plague that was making everyone sick, gone. Just like that. The withered gardens, they explode with color. The air itself changes, It smells like grass and soil again. And get this, even the young dragon, who used up all its energy to do this, gets healed and strengthened by this feedback loop of life it just kickstarted. Incredible. So you can see this one event does so much more than just change the scenery. It completely shatters the foundation of the whole kingdom's belief system. That old, rigid order, there's just no way it can explain the miracle that everyone just saw with their own two eyes. And you know what the really crucial part is? It's Duke Alaric's reaction. This is the guy who built his entire rule on wiping out magic. And now he's staring at this undeniable, living proof that life and magic are connected. You can't separate them. And the ultimate symbol of this? His Spear of Order, the very symbol of his power, is starting to grow moss on it. It's like nature itself is reclaiming his cold, rigid world. And then the scholar Elian, he's the one who puts a name to this new reality. He calls it balance. And it's such a simple but powerful idea, isn't it? You can't just have the cold, hard order. You need the flame of magic to create warmth. And without warmth, there's no life. It's not about eradicating things. It's about coexistence. And you know who gets it right away? The Duke's enforcers, the Frost Hunters. Think about it. They were basically the agents of a never-ending winter. But now, spring has just arrived in a massive, undeniable wave. And so, without a single word, they just melt away into the shadows. Their time is over. Okay, so the miracle happened. The old way is gone. But what happens next? What does this new world actually look like for everyone now that they've decided to go down this completely different path? Well, we got a huge clue from the dragon itself. It sends this telepathic message right into the mind of its friend Ella, and it says something amazing. It says, I am not the last dragon. Because of you, I am the first dragon to return. That just gives you chills, right? It's not an ending, it's a beginning.
And this new era, it completely redefines everyone's purpose. It's this beautiful transformation. Duke Alaric, the guy who destroyed knowledge, now he's the one writing it all down, preserving it. Ella, who was an orphan on the run, now she founds a library for everyone. And Huilin, the creature that was being hunted, it's now the kingdom's guardian. Everyone finds their new place in this new balance. So, in the end, the kingdom finds a new equilibrium. Magic isn't this scary thing to be hunted down anymore. It comes back, but not as some chaotic, dangerous force. It just eases back in, becoming a natural, gentle part of the world again, woven into the fabric of everyday life. And I think that's the ultimate lesson they all learned, right? The true magic. It wasn't really the dragon's fire or the duke's ice. It was something much more human. It was the courage to protect someone else and the trust you need to build a real connection.
And that right there, that was the dawn of the dragon. So it all leaves us with a pretty big question to think about, doesn't it? What is true power? Is it the ability to control everything? Or is it the courage it takes to just trust and see what can grow from that?